$790 is the Metro's median jump from a second to a third bedroom, per HUD Fair Market Rents, fiscal year 2026. This countdown finds the greater Seattle spots, in the city and suburbs, where a one-bedroom barely costs more than a studio. Here's the lens. Not the cheapest apartment overall, and not the biggest unit, but the smallest monthly step from studio to one bedroom. Because these gaps are tightly packed, the countdown keeps the rent math front and center, while also noting how each place fits into the wider Seattle area map. Number 5. Enumclaw. Enumclaw posts a $1,800 studio and a $1,850 one-bedroom, meaning the bedroom door adds just $50 a month, according to HUD Fair Market Rents, fiscal year 2026. That is the smallest raw step here, and it makes Enumclaw a clear standout for renters comparing studio versus one-bedroom pricing. Set in King County, southeast of Seattle, Enumclaw has a more small city feel than the urban core, with a walk score of 88, according to Walk Score in 2026. For this topic, the headline is simple. The first bedroom adds very little to the monthly number. Number 4. Burien. Burien moves from a $1,820 studio to a $1,880 one-bedroom, a $60 increase, according to HUD Fair Market Rents, fiscal year 2026. Located south of Seattle on Puget Sound, Burien brings a suburban city setting into a countdown that is not just about central Seattle. Its walk score is 89, according to Walk Score in 2026, so the rent gap comes with a relatively walkable local layout. When a full one-bedroom is this close to studio pricing, the decision point becomes less about the bedroom premium and more about location, building, and day-to-day fit. Number 3. The Chinatown International District. In the CID, the fair market rent moves from a $1,860 studio to a $1,920 one-bedroom, so the added room is a $60 step, according to HUD Fair Market Rents, fiscal year 2026. This is one of Seattle's most central neighborhoods, with historic streets, restaurants, markets, transit connections, and sports venues nearby. Walk Score gives it a 99 in 2026, which is the highest walk score. For renters comparing layouts, the CID stands out because the studio to one-bedroom difference stays tiny in one of the city's most connected urban areas. Number 2. Lakeridge. Lakeridge comes in at a $1,960 studio versus a $2,020 one-bedroom, a $60 difference, according to HUD Fair Market Rents, fiscal year 2026. The neighborhood sits in the Rainier Beach area of Seattle, with a mostly residential character and connections to nearby South Seattle neighborhoods. Its walk score is 26, according to Walk Score in 2026, so this is a very different setting from the CID, even though the bedroom premium is the same. That contrast is why Lakeridge is interesting here. The monthly step is still extremely narrow, but the surrounding environment shifts from dense urban streets to a quieter residential pattern. And number 1. Lynnwood. Lynnwood's fair market rent is $1,920 for a studio and $1,980 for a one-bedroom, so the first bedroom costs $60 more per month, according to HUD Fair Market Rents, fiscal year 2026. North of Seattle and near the junction of Interstate 5 and Interstate 405, Lynnwood represents the suburban side of the greater Seattle rental map. Walk Score gives Lynnwood a 71 in 2026, placing it between the highly walkable urban entries and the more residential Lakeridge profile. It takes the top spot because it pairs that tiny one-bedroom premium with a major north-end suburban location inside the Seattle metropolitan area. So, the recap is Enumclaw at number 5, Burien at number 4, the Chinatown International District at number 3, Lakeridge at number 2, and Lynnwood at number 1. The bigger takeaway is that the first bedroom can be surprisingly close to studio pricing, especially when compared with that much larger $790 jump from a second bedroom to a third. If you are scanning the greater Seattle area, these 5 places show where the one-bedroom upgrade barely moves the monthly rent. What did we miss? Which Seattle neighborhood or suburb would have made your top 5? And is there a spot you would have ranked higher? If this breakdown helped, tap the like button and subscribe for more Seattle neighborhood deep dives. What should we cover next? Another rental comparison, a specific suburb, or a closer look at one Seattle neighborhood? Every number in this video is sourced, and you'll find the links in the description.